Today we're going to look at how to tie the bowline on a bight. The bowline on a bight creates a double fixed loop knot in the center of a rope, so you don't have to have access to the end of the rope in order to tie this. It's a really easy knot to learn how to tie, and it provides either a doubled up single line or single loop in order to tie into, or two individual lines. Now, it's mostly used in the climbing industry, but you can use it in some practical applications as well. I use this one whenever I'm doing a trucker's hitch and I want to have multiple tie points in order to really secure down a load. So let me show you how to tie it. So we've got a bight pulled in the center of our rope, and the most important thing about this knot is you want to try to keep everything parallel. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come down the length of the rope a little bit, and then we're going to create a loop. Twist that around, try to keep everything as parallel as possible. Once we have this loop set, then all we have to do is send the end of the rope, our bight here, through that loop. Now at this point, you're just going to take this loop, spread it open, you're going to flip it around, and you're going to pull it all the way around the entire structure now. And then we'll dress this knot up just a little bit, and now we can pull all this together. So we'll just dress the knot, try to keep everything as parallel as possible. And if your loop is off just a little bit, this is actually pretty easy to adjust. So this loop is a little bit small right now, so I want to add a little bit to it. So I can pull through here and then adjust this loop in order to match them up very evenly. Once I have it, then I can tighten everything down, and now we have two equal loops in the center of our rope. It's a very, very easy knot to do. Now, there are other fixed loop knots that you tie into the center of a rope. One of the most common ones is going to be the alpine butterfly, also the double alpine butterfly, which will give you both a single or a double line depending on which one you tie. There's some others as well. The reason I like the bowline on a bight is because it's a lot easier to untie even after it's been loaded, because of the way it's formed, pretty much like the bowline is. And the great characteristic to the bowline is that it forms this wrap around here, which gives you kind of this back where you can push this back to break the tension off the knot in order to loosen it very, very easily. And so even after this one has been subjected to a lot of load, it will come apart very, very easily. I also like the fact that it's easy to adjust the loop sizes. So if I wanted to get a small loop here and a large loop on the other one, or if I wanted them to be equal like this one, it's very easy to adjust after the fact. This is the bowline on a bight.